we left the water running last night. It's pretty cold here in Mississippi. Look at there. See the inside of my window's freezing. Pretty cold. What?
I tried to make this into kisses.
What are the males doing? Well, what did they do? Break an ornament?
I guess.
Golly.
And guys, guess what I found them 4 days ago? At my school in the cafeteria.
They came to school? Where's the girl live? Oh, right there. Okay. Come here, Ainsley. I want to show you something. Show you these windows. Look. Look at the ice. Especially over here. Come here and look. Come look at this one. See that up there? There's froze.
Whoa.
Huh? Look.
Whoa. It was cold last night.
See, that's all froze. Well, good morning again. It is cold in Mississippi, guys. So 15, it may have been 16, now it's 15 degrees at 10:30 in the morning in the central part of Mississippi is raw. We do not have that kind of cold here. It was somewhere between 7 and 10 degrees whenever I got up this morning. So as y'all saw, the windows in my house were froze solid this morning. That's actually ice on the inside of my house, okay? Inside of my house. So if any of y'all know a good window guy that wants to donate some windows, we'll make a YouTube video out of it. It is cold. But anyway, yeah, so my house, we live in an older house, and it is a cold, older house. And I mean, I'm looking at this pond as I go by it right here. I mean, stuff is cold and froze here, and we're going to be in a deep freeze here in Mississippi over the next 2 or 3 days. But let me tell you, I am headed down to Macon, or over to Macon, I should say. I'm headed over to Macon. I'm going to meet Sherwin Josh. Sherwin has become to be a really good friend. You know, I've talked about friends before. You can have a good friend and not be a friend that you actually talk to every day. But Sherwin, just a super good dude, farmer over here. I've sold him a lot of stuff back at a sports center and then Owens Outfitters. We just never have hunted together. So Aiden and I were going to go, but Aiden had some stuff he wanted to do around the house. I think maybe him and Emmy today. Julie and Ainsley's out trying to find last minute Christmas ideas. Well, let me tell you my story. So for the last 16 falls and 15 years, today I would be inside a retail store wide open, pleasing the public. But we are off work at Taylor Construction Equipment. We're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We go back Tuesday before the 1st. And it's been a long time since I've just been free to get out over these next 3 or 4 days, which is in the prime of our hunting season. I mean, the rut is getting going in the most part of Mississippi right now. Some places it's kind of at the tail end, but for over where I'm going, rut's getting going. But I've always been answering the phone. Hey, this is Slade, can I help you? Helping customers, trying on boots, selling bows, guns, ammo, shoes, Sitka clothing, mossy oak, you name it, I've been selling it. Archery accessories. So it's kind of funny. I get up this morning and I'm kind of lost for words. I don't really know what to do, and because I've been used to working, but I am gonna enjoy this. So the next few days, we're gonna hunt a little bit between now and Christmas, and then after Christmas, and I'm gonna try to see if I can kill a big buck deer. Or Sherwin, I think where I'm gonna go this afternoon, now we're gonna go eat some lunch first at Trail Boss. I'll kind of show you all that. But it's a huge wheat field, and they plant all this wheat as overcrop to help on the erosion with all their farming. So you know, this field may fill up with does this afternoon, which could be good. But if it don't any bucks come out, then I'm gonna fill up the freezer when they fill up the field. So y'all come on, follow the Fanchers. Let's go hunting for a little while. So Trail Boss does what? I mean, what do they do?
They started out building trailers, didn't they?
Oh, okay.
Building trailers, and this is a restaurant for the work.
That's it. Sherwin, we're about to eat. We're about to eat.
Have you ever seen the head and how they all operate?
No, I hadn't. So for everybody that likes big equipment, there's you a big piece of equipment. How many horsepower is this tractor?
So what?
How many horsepower is this tractor?
235.
235. That's what I was gonna say. Good night. I mean, they have got it. Got it. Pretty cool. Here's a 600 horsepower cotton picker. So this is the spindles.
This drum is spinning this way. These spindles are spinning this way at the same time. The doffers are out. The doffers were right here. They're spinning the opposite way of the spindles, unwrapping that cotton. And then the fan, the air is coming out here and blowing it back there in the basket. And in the basket,
So it blows into here.
that's the accumulator. See, this baiter stands back up just to a regular baiter, and then it's all ticking down right now. It smells it out.
So no wonder it's over $1 million. Dude, it's cold as a son of a gun. You cold? Let's get on the other side of it. So those spindles are a lot different than the spindles we used to use. So I was telling Sherwin, Dad, when I was a kid coming up, whenever we hung a tree stand, we would use those spindles right there as tree steps. But they were a lot bigger, Sherwin, then. They were a whole lot bigger than what they are now. These are a whole lot smaller. How many's on the machine? Do you know?
I think it's 400 something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Or is that per? No, that's probably per.
That's probably per
drum.
Yeah.
Because there's a drum here and a drum in the back per row.
Pretty cool. All right, let's go shoot a deer. Lots of ducks, Sherwin. So Sherwin owns how many acres of catfish ponds here?
There's about 140.
Dude,
right?
that's mallards. I see their green heads from here. Isn't it?
No,
What are they?
few.
I was gonna say, I know I see a couple of mallards. Let me look with my binoculars too.
And this backed up. This was actually ran over right here the first time we blocked it up.
Really? So you do what with the reservoir? Fill your...
just these reservoirs right here. We back this water up, pump it in here, and then we just irrigate with it all summer.
Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. I don't know. I'm going down this line to a shoot house, but the wind is at least 30 miles an hour, okay? When I got out of the truck with Sherwin, it was 15 degrees with a 30-mile-an-hour wind. And I'm telling you, from Mississippi, it's cold. I'm trying to keep this wind out of my dang face to keep from freezing. Golly, it's cold. But this looks like it's gonna be a beautiful place. So I'll see y'all in the shooting house in just a minute. All right, guys. It's cold. I ain't talking about a little bit cold. I'm talking about a lot cold. So you hear the wind? Show you kind of where I am. See that big long lane? Big wheat field here. All out in front of me. Same way here, so we'll see. Just got to get bundled up. It's about 1 o'clock, long time to dark. So we're gonna sit and see what we can see. I don't know that I'll make it here all afternoon. This wind, deer have got to feed. I mean, they have absolutely got to feed. But y'all hear that? It's 792 yards to my west to the end. I just don't know if they're gonna get up moving this. Plus, it is cold. I mean, it is cold. That's what makes me think they've got to move to eat. But listen. Doing, huh? Tell everybody hey on this cold morning. Hey, good morning. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yesterday afternoon, or actually in this video when I was hunting, was probably the coldest afternoon I've hunted, but it was by far the windiest day I've ever spent hunting. And I've hunted a lot of places. I've been to Alaska. I've been all over the Rocky Mountains, and yesterday was the windiest. But on top of that, it was 15 degrees, so I don't know what the wind chill was. Anyway, didn't see any deer. My battery died. Ugh, it just wasn't a great day, and that's all it was to it. But I did have fun with Sherwin. If you're ever in the Macon area, you got to go by Trail Boss. You got to go by the restaurant and stuff there. But I want y'all to look at something. Look how pretty. I mean, look at this, the sun. I mean, it's still cold. It was 10 here this morning. But y'all, of course, when y'all see this, and I don't know it, it is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. So I'm at home. Me and Aiden are fixing to go hunt. I let the sun get up, let all the frost burn off. We fixing to go hunt a little bit. But what y'all will see tomorrow will be Christmas Eve. And then after that, Christmas Day. I can't wait. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Sherwin also has some unbelievable equipment. Some of the cleanest, prettiest farm equipment I think I've ever seen. But anyway, see y'all tomorrow on Follow the Fanchers. Thank y'all for watching today. I hope you realized how cold and windy it was. But God bless. Jesus saves. We'll see y'all tomorrow.